potential once-in-a-generation update to one of our most beloved gardens here in Central Florida. New neighborhoods, mundane downtown spaces turning into something special for the community. It's all a part of what's new and what's happening in Orlando, so let's dive in. So Art² opened up in downtown Orlando this past weekend, and it's a project that's been in the making for a decade or so, and it really stems from the idea that a lot of people, a lot of locals want places outdoors in downtown, just an overall nice outdoor social gathering space, and that is essentially what Art² is. It's a pocket park with a $5.5 million investment backed by the city that opened up, that features both food trucks, you do have lots of seating, green space. They also have like a huge jumbo screen for like, you can watch Magic games there eventually, which I think is going to be really cool. And then they also complement it with a lot of art murals and things of such, especially digital ones on that same jumbo screen. I went over the weekend, I tried out the Red Panda, I did the bourbon noodles. It's like wavy noodles with, you know, bourbon flavored chicken. Also checked out Fat Ash Bakes. They have some really cool cookies. I did the ooey gooey s'mores and the snickerdoodle, I believe, and they were both good. But overall, seeing the online reception to it, I think confirms that people want more spaces like this in downtown, and so I think this is a pretty good step in the right direction. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. A neighborhood that I've driven by at least the sign for quite some time now finally is opening up for pre-sales, and I'm talking about Lake Kwood Cove. This is by Ashton Woods over in the Windermere area, directly across from Windermere High School, sort of on the Horizon West side of things, not necessarily the city of Windermere. They're going to be selling both townhomes and single-family homes there. Single-family homes are very limited. They don't have a lot of lots, and they're all off Lake Kwood, which is a nice touch. But they do have 5 floor plans, including a single-story plant, as well as your popular Duval and Griffins that do have modifications specific to this neighborhood. And from their townhome series, you do have 3 floor plans to choose from. My personal favorite, at least on the first floor layout, is the Kwood. Funny enough, it's the name of the neighborhood. I think it works well for a lot of families that typically reach out to me. And if you do want to see what those single family floor plans in a general sense feels like, I actually have a private playlist of walkthroughs for floor plans by Ashton Woods. Check the description below to check those out. The location here though is incredible for many reasons. It's like sandwiched in between Horizon West and things of Windermere and Dr. Phillips at the same time. And so you can be within 10 minutes to Hamlin, but simultaneously 10 to 12 minutes ish to the Winter Garden Village. You're close to Lakeside. Schools wise, you are A-rated all across the board. So yeah, if you're interested in an opportunity like that, or you're looking to buy a home anywhere in Central Florida, I'd love to partner with you as your real estate agent. info@orlandowithmario.com. So not sure if you noticed, well, you probably did because it was practically everywhere, but H-Mart finally opened up in Orlando, and I got to go twice now. First time, it did take me about 45 minutes total to get inside the grocery store. It took me 50 minutes from outside to be inside, but there's a separate line you have to join to be able to go to the grocery section, and that took quite a while. And then another time I went closer to, say, maybe 9 p.m. and I was able to kind of just walk right in, no line whatsoever. It is an awesome addition to Central Florida. Definitely I'll be going back to pick some stuff up here and there when it's just more quiet. I think at this point I've kind of gotten out of the craze of it all, but there are some cool items that you're able to get there that I do like. Florida's largest animal shelter is being constructed right here in Orlando, which is pretty interesting. Orange County commissioners just greenlit a roughly $50 million budget for construction for a over 123,000 square foot animal shelter. This is going to be housing 265 dogs and 200 cats at capacity. To put that in perspective, the current animal shelter is around 25,000 square feet, so it's definitely more cramped than what they're looking to do in the future. They're targeting summer of 2027 for opening this up, and it will translate, of course, to a more cooler, comfortable environment for our furry friends. Right in where the Millennia area is, so if you're familiar with the Millennia Mall, it's like right almost across from that. Leu Gardens, I love Leu Gardens, by the way. I'm also someone that loves to take my handy dandy camera and head out and take videos of Central Florida from time to time, and I have a whole library dedicated to Leu Gardens. You're probably seeing some of those videos right now, but apparently they are seeking or looking into the idea of a massive change or update to what the current complex looks like. Now, they're still in their very early conceptual design phase, but some of the things that they're looking to potentially do would include construction of a new visitor center complex, outdoor amphitheater space for events and shows, children's garden, and then improvements to current workspace buildings and exhibits. I was shocked to realize just how many people visited Leu Gardens last year in 2024. They had a record-breaking year of just around 300,000 visitors. So this is a very popular place, and they're obviously looking to expand that reach. They do have a public meeting to kind of get some feedback from locals and what they think on the plan. That's happening late this month in October at the actual park. So if you do want more details on that, check out my Instagram. I actually posted the address and all that info there. Lots happening in the city. I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you'd like me to discuss on the next What's New. And of course, if you're thinking about buying a home anywhere in Central Florida, I, as a real estate agent, would love to partner with you. So feel free to reach out, shoot me an email, info@orlandowithmario.com, and I'll see you next week.